Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have a Glamierre eyeshadow palette review. So this is a review on the Allure Beauty palette by Glamierre. So this one is around $30, 30 US dollars. It is a mixture, it's 35 color matte plus shimmer eyeshadow palette. So it's a mixture of mattes and shimmers. So you'd even use some of these as like highlighters maybe as well. So I thought today I'm going to do a pretty much like a swatch for you guys, and then I'm going to do an eye look as well, since there's some pretty nice colors in here. I think it's really nice how there's a lot of neutrals in here, but there's also a lot of like random colors if you want to add like a little bit of color but you're a bit scared of color. I think this is like a really good starter palette for people. And yeah, it's got some really good shades in there to get a really nice brown smoky eye. So let's start with maybe like let's do a smell test. It smells like nothing, so that's good. What I will do now is, I'm like, what's the best way to swatch these? Because there's 35 damn colors, guys. 35 colors. So I'm just going to pull my arm out. Here we go. And I guess hold up the palette and swatch as we go. This is going to be hard. So I'm just going to kind of hold the palette like so. Let's start with row number 1 across here. So start with these ones here. So let's swatch this one. It's a very kind of soft pigment on there. It's picked up very nicely. It's not super powdery. There's not a lot of fallout with just doing a finger swatch there. And it's pretty pigmented, as you can see. Alright, let's go on to the first shimmer shade. So it's like a shimmery bronze kind of color. So I'll just swatch that there. It's like a very, very, very pigmented color. This is really extremely pigmented. They don't lie when they say that on there. And then like a very dark kind of chocolate brown there. That's the color there. And then this is kind of like almost like a greeny kind of grey. Like greeny undertones. But then it's swatched quite brown, so that's really weird. Alright, and then we'll go with this black shade here. So let's see how black this one is. It's pretty good. That is the 5 first shades there. We may be here a while. So let's go for the next set of 5, which is this row here. So I'll just swatch this one here. That's that shade there, and then I've got this shimmery shade here. Oh, I really like that. It's like an almost like brownie tone to the one that we did before. So they are very similar in colors but different tones, so it's like you could use them, you know, in multiple ways, and you're not repeating the same color over and over. This is like a darker kind of black. They didn't swatch very well because I didn't use the right, hang on, I use this finger now. It's kind of like a gunmetal grey kind of color. Alrighty, let's go for the next line here, which is this one here. So this color here, it's kind of like a really nice nude color. I feel like that'd be a really good transition color. I feel like this is going to be my transition color today. And then kind of like a nice kind of chocolatey color there. It's like a very orangey brown. It's quite nice, I like it. Then this shimmer shade, it's kind of like a little bit more gold than bronze. A little bit gold there. Alright, and let's go for this kind of purple shade here. And that's that there. And then this dark as shade here, which it kind of looks black, but then it kind of looks like it's got purple reflex in it as well. So that is that row. Alrighty, so that was that row here. So now we're going to go for this middle row here. I'm just going to get this really sparkly kind of champagne color. It's like super pretty. I think it'd be like a pretty highlight. I'm just going to put that there. Oh, I really like that. That is really nice. And then get this kind of brownie shade here. Again, it's like this shade here, but it's a bit lighter. I feel like this would be a really popular color for transition shades. Then this is kind of like a darker brown there. And then this bright as purple. This purple actually feels a bit more grittier than the other ones. As you can see there, I picked up a lot of product by doing the same thing. But yeah, it's definitely a lot kind of powdery. If you can see there, it's a lot more powdery. And yeah, it just felt really super gritty, which is really weird. And then this kind of like dark kind of purple shade here. So it's like a shimmery purple. It's got like some shimmers in it. That's quite nice. So that was the middle row here. Alrighty, so now we have this row here. So this is kind of like a greeny, yellowy, kind of highlighty color. I actually really like that. It's almost like iridescent in a way. And then this orangey shade here. You can't really see it. Oh, I like that. It's really bright. It's really nice. And then this brown. Again, just another kind of brown. So as you can see, it's kind of like repeating kind of, oh, but this one. Oh my god, oh my god. That is so super pretty. It's just like a metallic purple. That's amazing. And then again, another one of these weird kind of, not weird, but these kind of end purple shades. So as you can see, the color story so far, there's a lot of browns and some shades of purple. So if you're a fan of neutrals and purples, then this palette would be amazing for you. And I do think it would be a good palette for, like, if you're starting off and you're just trying to work out life, really. Alrighty, so we've got these shades here, so I'll just flip it around. So we'll go this line here. So we'll get this kind of, it's kind of like a nice light color. So there you go, it's like a transition shade. I think that would be a real good one. And then this, oh, it's kind of like a, like browny kind of middly color, but really light. And then that's like the extremely darker version. And then again, like a purpley color. And then again, these weird kind of end purple colors there. So that's that row there. And I'm actually going to do the last row still on my arm, since I can like get the palette and my arm in there at the same time. Oh, look at that for like cinematronics or whatever. So the last one here, I'm going to get this white shade. It's pretty pigmented for a white. That's really good. And then this kind of glittery shade. And then this goldy shade. Purpley shade again. And then another purpley shade, but this one's a shimmer this time. So that is those last two rows there. Alrighty, so now that that is all swatched, now I get to pick which colours I want to put on my face. So I am actually like not really sure what I want to put on my face yet, really. I don't know. Let's dive right in. Alrighty, so I think that I'm going to go with this colour here, which I said would be like the perfect transition shade, so I'm going to try it. I'm just going to dip in here. So it's not like super full outy, but it's definitely pigmented, like the pigments are coming off, but it hasn't hit like the black bit yet, but I can see the powder there. And I haven't used a primer or anything, so this is just it going on the lid, so I think that they are very blendable shadows, like they blend like flawlessly, like they just look really nice. And because I've used these shadows before, and I just think that like I don't know, the formula is just really nice. I do like the formula in these. I've got a lot of glitter on this brush from a glitter look I did the other day. So that is a kind of transition-y kind of shade there that I've put like, you know, blending up in my crease. And then I think for my all over lid, I want to go for, I want to try this orange shade here. I think the orange is I'm going to try. I'm just going to, oh, she's pigmented. Not bad, not bad. And then I'm going to go, and then I'm going to get a darker shade, so I think I'm going to go with this dark brown here. I'm just going to go under my line. And now I'm going to get, I think I'm going to try this kind of pinky color here. Well, like the first pinky brown that we tried. I'm just going to go in my outer corner there. But I might need to go darker. I think I need to go darker. It's not quite smoky enough. I'm going to try actually this purple one down here. Quite like this one. I'm going to try this. Like, not super purple, but like super purple. Same time. bring that up there. It's not so dramatic looking. As you can tell, I'm really like blasé at eyeshadow. I'm just like, oh, put it on my face. So there's like a little bit of fallout that I can see, but not like dramatically enough that I'm pissed about. So that's good. I feel like I've gone too far out on this eye. It looks a bit weird. It's hard because I'm trying to hold the palette up and I'm like, I'm not really focusing on what I'm doing so much. Alright, so I want to get a shimmery shade. I really liked this champagne-y one here, so I think I'm going to give that a go in my inner corner. So these, I find the shimmering ones are really super fallout-y, but that's alright. So see, I'm just putting it in the middle of the inner corner of my eye. Just like a little pop of colour there. And now I'm going to get same brush after I clean it, and I'm just going to get, I think, this dark brown shimmery colour here. I'm just kind of gonna pat that in the middle of my eyelid. Did it kind of work? Did it shimmer? Not like super intense shimmery. It's like a little bit metallic. Not like super metallic. But that's okay. I'm not going for like a super dramatic look. But see, there, I don't think it's too bad. I think maybe my choice of colours was a bit bad, but I was just trying to show like some versatility. So I'm just going to try and like blend it out and just kind of fix it up a little bit. But yeah, if you can kind of see the fallout there, just get rid of that. But yeah, that is the shadow colours I've picked there. So let's do a little zoom in for you. So that is them there. So I'll just put on, so you can see the little bits of fallout, and you can see the giant bags under my eyes. Ugh. So that is the final look there. So once I've got some mascara on and some lipstick. But yeah, that was my like swatches of the Allure beauty palette, and then obviously an eye kind of try on there. I'm just trying to open the thing. I think it's cool that it does have like a clear lid so you can see the colours underneath. For the palette wise, I think the quality is really good. It has a nice like mixture of colours, so you could do so many eye looks with this. You could do neutrals, you could do purples, you could do kind of like warm, cool, anything you want really. I feel like this is a good starter palette, or just a palette if you want all your shadows in one. You don't want like lots of mini palettes. Like this is one that has all of them there. So I feel like it's a really good kind of everyday one, and like it's pretty, the shadows are nice. The only thing that I found was this purple is really gritty, which I don't understand, but it was really gritty and powdery, but it, you know, it's still swatched nice. It's, you know, it was a little bit powdery, but you know, for one color to kind of suck out of all of them isn't too bad. But yeah, that was the Allure Beauty Palette by Glamierre. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and comment down below if you want me to have a play with this again and kind of do some more eye looks or something. But anyway, you guys know the drill. Until next time, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!